It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll get a look here at rookie Matt Corral as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Panthers and the Rams, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at the Panthers in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these teams have that mindset of, we're going to do what we do and make the other guys react to us. And we've definitely got a couple of...
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now here comes the Los Angeles offense, and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's first season in Los Angeles could not have gone better as he proved to be the missing piece that brought the Rams a Lombardi trophy. It was a very well-deserved moment for the 13th-year pro who was 12th all-time in yards and touchdowns, but had never experienced a postseason victory before that season. Now, you just call him a Super Bowl champion, and boy did he embrace the Rams offense from the start with almost 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in 2021.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the 50 at Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Akers will get down close to the goal line, but not in. As he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's the fullback. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets them set at their own 19-yard line. Here's Corral on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Corral. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love to match up with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. The first down throw here for Corral. And this one's incomplete. The Panthers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Corral. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 4th down, Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it, and the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. D.K. Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Corral throwing for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, here's Corral. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, LA! Makers, 66 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it 21-8. The offense wasn't out there for a long time. They were out there for a good time. Run play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set at their own 20-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not being picked off.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now Corral, 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action here. Corral. He'll buy some time right. Corral lost it. The ball is out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to under 20. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Corral with it, first down here. And his throw is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Corral, this one into the hands of Metcalf. Touchdown, Panthers. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Corral throwing for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they'll try.
Touchdown, Rams! Allen Robinson, 42 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Corral with it on first down. There's Tremble, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble from 13 yards out. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, before he tries and see what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Here's 2nd and a yard. Stafford now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Touchdown! 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football.
Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. 4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this a pretty simple point. Others want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Corral looking to throw. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Ken Walker, 63 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Stafford. And this one is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air again, Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off for the touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow, Monday night. He's got a man, complete! And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Finding Walker complete. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd down, Corral. And Walker has it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Corral throwing for it on 4th. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Allen Alec Pierce with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Matt Rule keeping the offense on the field to go for 2 here. Corral throwing for it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Stafford on first down. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards in the play. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On second and very short, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. They'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again is Stafford. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Time for another look now at Matt Corral and the Carolina offense. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in them. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Corral with it, 1st down here. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Corral, that caught by Tremble. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 33. Here's Corral on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Panthers. DJ Moore, 33 yards. And the Panthers get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Corral throwing for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. But a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, slant pass complete to Akers. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Third and 2, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Stafford to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Akers. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. On 1st down, Corral. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Corral with it on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers have cut the lead back down to 2. They'll try and throw for it. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Matt Corral in this offense back to the field now. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Here's Corral on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Panthers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. On 2nd and 12, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. On 1st down, Stafford here. That's complete to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DK Metcalf, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers will add to their
previous play is under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Corral throwing for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Stafford on 1st down. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The sack goes to Damian Wilson.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point by Gain is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gain to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays. And that's caught inside the 35. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Here's Walker. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal stay right where it is.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now it's Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this one. Time definitely the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So now Stafford and the Rams down by 10. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Stafford. Akers back-to-back catches. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Go for it, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.